Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about some stocks that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for today. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. Before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell if you haven't done so already. So let's begin. Right off the bat, we got the SPY right now, and currently things are looking decent. I'm not gonna lie, things are looking decent. It doesn't look like it wants to do that flash crash right here before mounting. I don't think it wants to do that. It's just consolidated sideways, and the momentum is still bullish. I would say it's still very bullish. Maybe that move that I wanted yesterday to 46.60 may happen today. I think so. Definitely watch the overall market for that kind of move. Nah, I can't be bearish right now. Like I really cannot. So yeah, that's my honest thoughts on that one. Now the first stock that y'all should keep on your watch list for today. Now that stock had earnings today, and that stock is TSM. Okay. Now TSM is Taiwan Semiconductor, and so far it's been demolishing everything. It's just doing really well. It jumped up by $10 all the way up to 138, right? So how are you going to approach this thing? Obviously, buying out the gates is not very wise. I think that given the fact that they produce such phenomenal numbers and exceeded expectations on their earnings report, the best case scenario for everybody and is to see if the stock can actually go down to 135. I think. All right. If we see this thing drop like really ferociously out the gates, like really fast, those options are gonna get even crushed by the implied volatility. They're gonna get crushed. Everybody who bought in here are gonna take their money off the table, and it will be a great dip buying opportunity if it could drop there. Like if you can see this towards like 9 or 10 o'clock, and then we can see a bounce towards 142 in the close, and then we close as a very bullish hammer. All right, so that's kind of like what I am anticipating for this one, right? The worst case scenario is that it just goes all the way up here and then just stays up here. Right, it wouldn't provide a nice opportunity to make some money on it as a day trade. So that's what I'm seeing with Taiwan Semiconductors, and that's how I would approach it. Again, a similar scenario happened with MU, and MU opened up in this region, and then the dip was very small, which made it kind of easier. This one is kind of a little bit of a stretch, but we'll see. So definitely watch that one for sure for today. The next one that y'all should keep on your watch list for today, that stock is UAL. Airlines. All right, and airlines is looking interesting once again. It's kind of tough to trade in this zigzag over here and this zigzag right there. It's just chilling in here. It's not doing too much. I got my alert set at like 47.60, and also there was some bullish news on BA today, which brought the stock all the way up to 222. Right, for those of y'all who held throughout that entire chop and that entire way, congratulations. Could they go higher? I think it definitely can, and I think airlines would move with BA as well. All right. Now the only thing that worries me is, okay, do we do this, and then tomorrow do we go red, and then we just keep chopping, and then earnings decide its fate to make a very long bullish rectangle, right? That's like my only worry. So I'm leaning more towards day trading versus just swing trading. So watch for that. I think it's going to go higher. It's just a matter of when. That's the hard part. when is it going to go higher? So that's my very honest opinion on UAL. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Y'all asked about an update on AMD. No, not AMF. AMD. All right. And AMD is just cooking right now. There was some news again today. I think it got raised to 150. Yeah. So AMD got upgraded to 150 today, and it looks like it wants to burst out the open. And I think it's because of the all of the semiconductors. One semiconductor does well, and that money trickles into the other semiconductors. So, do I still think that it can get to 142? Yeah. It didn't do it yesterday, even though the flag was sort of kind of there. It immediately it immediately rejected and just consolidated throughout the entire day. But the flag was there. It's not too far off from these two lines. And today might be the day that it just pops out of there and goes up to 142. So definitely watch this one for a move higher, alright? The next one that we're going to talk about in today's video, we're going to talk about, let me see, 1 minute. Let's go to PDD. All right, and PDD so far is doing it's decent. It's doing decent. The morning yesterday, it provided an opportunity for people to actually exit. It did. And the opportunity was right here. It looked like it was going to go higher. It did. And then these candles, these wicks started to get longer and longer. And this very, very bearish hammer was kind of like the clue to get out. And as soon as it broke below 62.50, it was time to just leave the stock alone. And this thing just kept going down and down and down and down, all the way back to $58, which was the previous level of support right here. Now, how long is it going to take to kind of like chill here and go between like 60 and 62, and before we see some type of move much higher? Because it got room. Like, it definitely has room for sure, all the way up to like this region. But when is it going to get there? Also, the volume is decreasing, which is another thing that worries me slightly, right? So again, these are some things to consider. It makes the win much difficult to figure out, but overall, it's still undervalued, and I'm sure long-term investors are like averaging in at these lows right here. Now, the next stock that we're gonna talk about is PTON. No, PTO. Oh my god, PTON. There you go. All right, now for this one, the move was delayed. I made a video about the stock after this day. It dipped right on the next day, right? Wonderful timing. And then it went to 137, provided a chance for people to take their money off, like make some money and then take some off, and did the same thing again that it did over here. All right, it's very, very choppy. When is it going to run? I have no clue. I don't know how long it's just gonna chill in here. I don't like the way it's looking. It's not supposed to look like that ideally. Like, yes, it did fall to retest, and yes, it bounced. But ideally, personally, I would like to see something like this, where it goes like this, something like what Visa did, and just go straight up. That's ideally, this is what I want to see. Like, it should have been by 40 by now, but it's still chilling at 34. So I'm not looking at it too much. Like, I'm really not. I'm looking at other stuff because obviously they look better, and there is more opportunity on those rather than PTON. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot. It allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are brand new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on daily uploads and evening videos. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Ngumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter and Facebook as well. Lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get set up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850. $50 right after setting up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Ngumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in this afternoon's video.